Hello, analytics class. All right, we're back working on the Chicagoland popcorn case. And I have here on the screen your Tableau instructions. So this is the document that we call Tableau instructions. We have completed step 1, and now our goal is to complete step 2. So before you do this, hopefully you're just continuing on and you already have your document open and your Tableau. But if you don't, and somehow you stopped in between, make sure you have this document open, and you should also have Tableau open, and you should have the data uploaded, and it should look just like this. This is the data that, remember, we just worked on. We changed these roles to geographic roles. We changed some of the data. We renamed it all. So now we are ready to start with our analysis. And so what we want to do here is create a map visual that identifies sales totals, revenue, and order count by state. Okay, so we're going to create a map in Tableau. All right, so you want to go here to sheet 1. That's right down here. So click on sheet 1, and now we're just going to follow the instructions. So the first thing they want us to do is to double click on state. And when you double click on state, it automatically gives you a map. Now your map probably looks like that, right? So that's not really that helpful, right? So what we want to do is we want a filled map. So if your show me is not open, it's probably just hanging out up here. Click on the show me, and then we want a filled map. So you want to click on this map here, and then you're going to see something that looks like that. All right, so we just double clicked on state, and then we got a map. It automatically knows that it's a map, and then we want to make it a filled map. And when you want the show me to go away, just click on it again and it's going to go away. Okay, all right, so next up, we want to drag state to label. So we're going to drag state to label, and that is going to show us the names of all of the states here. Okay, so you can see how all of the names of the states populated there. The next thing we want to do is we want to know how much revenue there is by state. So we're going to take our revenue here, and we're going to drag it onto label. Voila, you have all of your revenue listed here. Now yours, because I already went through this just today, yours is not going to look exactly like this. Yours is not going to have these kinds of numbers. So we're going to come to your sum of revenue here, and you're going to want to do format. Up here you're going to go to currency, custom, and we're going to have 0 decimal places. Okay, so we came here, we clicked on the little arrow on sum revenue, we went to format, and then this window pops up, and up here on the top where it says numbers, we want to do currency custom with 0 decimal places. And then your map should look just like mine. Okay, you can always pause and go back if you need to. All right, so next up, they want us to just mention, or they want you to realize that you can, instead of sum, you could find, for example, the average sale in a particular state. So you could have average instead of sum. But remember, for our purposes, we need the total sales dollars in each of the states. All right, so we have our total sales dollars in each of the states. All right, so next up, what do they want us to do next? All right, they want us to, I'm going to close this, by the way, to get this, we want that to go away so you can still see all of your dimensions and measures here, right? The next thing they want us to do is drag revenue to color. Okay, so I'm taking revenue from here, dragging it onto color. Whoops. And that is going, Mamma mia, there we go. That is going to make your map look like this. Now, Your map is probably not green because, again, I changed it. But your map should look like this now. It's probably blue. And so what you're going to do is you're going to come up here, edit colors, and then from this drop-down menu, choose green. Okay? I guess green for money. I don't know. All right, so now you should have a green map, and up here it shows you what the scale is. So anything that has dark colors is going to have a lot of sales, right? So it looks like we have a lot of sales in Mississippi, we have a lot of sales in Michigan, significant number in Nevada. All right, so Cpop already knows that it has to collect sales taxes in Indiana. Hopefully you know why, because that's where they're located. So we're going to come here to Indiana. We're going to right click on Indiana and we're going to say exclude, because we don't need to include that in our analysis because we already know we need to collect sales taxes there. Okay. All right. Next up, they want us to go up here to map to make the map look better. So click on map, and we want to look at map layers. So I came up here to map and I clicked on map layers. Once you have the map layers here, they want us to select normal. So up here it might be light or it might be something else. We want to select normal. And then it's going to look like that. Again, to close the map layers box so we can get all of our data information back, we're going to click on that X. All right. Next, to list the total sales orders per state, so hopefully you've done your reading and you know that the number of sales orders is relevant. We want to drag order number. And notice, remember that this was string data. So notice how it says count. So we're going to drag order number to label. Oops. And then it shows you here the number of orders for each of the states. And if you want to know, you can't see all of them, but you can just hover over it. And actually, if I have to just move, I can't see my little thing up here because my recording thing is there, but we can. Let me see if I can figure it out. No. Okay, that's all right. You can make this bigger on your screen so you can see it better by expanding it to entire view. Is this it? No, that's really not what I wanted, but that's okay. We'll leave it like that for now. All right, that's it. I think we're done. Default is count. So last thing we're going to do is, just like we do in Excel, we don't want to have sheet 1. We want to name this. So we're going to call it sales by state. All right. And that is the end of step 2. So now you have finished step 1 and step 2. And I'm going to stop this here. And our next video, we're going to work on step 3. All right. See you there.